Hey guys, what is LHD, also known as Lonely Hot Doe? So we've kind of taken this scent and reinvented the wheel a little bit. Everybody out there has probably at some point or another used some form of urines, doe estrus, synthetic urines, or glands similar to it. But this is the only scent in the raised scents line where we have actually used quite a bit of doe estrus urine that we've extracted during the heart or in the peaks of the rut, which would be late October to mid to late November. And the reason we've done that is because not only do we want to have some glands in this, but when a doe goes into heat, she is showing that in many different ways. So a lot of times you can see when a lot of people might not know, doe will make a rub. When they rub their forehead on the tree, they're leaving behind many things, and one of those is whether they're in heat or not, or whether they're close to becoming in heat. And so the misconception of urine is the only way that bucks are knowing if a doe is in heat or not, or if she's close. It's not all true. I mean, yes, they're being able to identify that through the urine, but a deer is getting a lot more out of their glands as well. So does are using multiple different glands to be able to tell whether they're in heat or not, and that's how bucks are identifying it. So what we wanted to replicate was the fact that when we're putting a scent out, we want it to be as close to as possible as naturally as what they would be smelling from another deer. So we haven't done any synthetic or anything in this one. We've used some urine, some doe estrus urine, as well as put glandular scents from a doe that's in heat in here, so that when a buck really is smelling a doe in heat, the interdigital gland is one of the best ones that she is putting off, and that's right in the bottom of her hoof. And right in the bottom of her hoof, every time she takes a step, she's leaving behind a little bit of scent. And a lot of times you see these bucks that are like, they call them bird dogging. When they're running with nose to the ground, they're smelling all this scent. What they're doing is they're smelling that hoof print. That hoof print tells them that, and from the interdigital gland, it will tell them if that doe is in heat or not. So they're smelling the urine, that's part of it, but they're also using multiple different glands to be able to identify if a doe is in heat or not. So we have taken the urine and the glands to try to put it together and make the most accurate and the most natural way possible to fool a buck and to make him think that we have a doe and estrus in this area. So, and especially we can introduce it as a new one. So hope this helps you guys understand why this is completely different from the normal original doe estrus and synthetics. This is what we've done with the raised scents LHD. Hope this helps you guys on your next hunt.